Okay, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today. It's March 26th, and this is the APAC biweekly meeting for contributor experience SIG. I'm Yang, and this is our regular agenda. So first, for the virtual contributor summit, the one for Europe has been cancelled, unfortunately, as I think the pandemic going on around the world. I'd like to ask everyone in the community to keep safe. Hopefully we can see each other in Amsterdam maybe a few months later. So for the one in Shanghai, we have another virtual event going on. It's mostly driven by some volunteers in China and some folks in, I guess, in Linux Foundation or CNCF. They would like to do a event as an alternative event for the KubeCon. Maybe for, I think mostly they are doing it for people in China, contributors from China, but I'm going to confirm with them if they would like to expand it for the APAC regions to maybe to include some English tracks. They currently have a weekly meeting. I think it's 3 hours before this meeting. They have it weekly. If anyone is interested in doing this event for more regions, please let us know.
Just one thing. So I remember for the EU, I guess Ellison was in that, but I don't know what was on the other end. But
Sorry, I can't hear you clearly.
Yeah, I could not hear as well.
Maybe you can type in the chat or we will get back to you. Any other comments, questions for the virtual event?
Just out of curiosity, has this been like already documented in the community repos? Is there an issue for it?
I don't think so. They are mostly collaborating with I think some companies, contributors from Chinese companies using cloud native technology or past attendees for the KubeCon and the open source summit. So there's no issue, or I think they've asked in the CNCF TOC mailing list, but no issue for the Kubernetes community.
Got it. I was just curious. I don't think we need an issue, but I guess if we need more volunteers, just to get folks interested and to let them know that it's happening, it might be helpful to have an issue, but totally up to you.
Yes, I think that would help. Also, they might send some emails to the Kubernetes dev mailing list as well.
Okay, that would be perfect.
So that was my update. I don't see any new items on the agenda. So if anyone has something to talk about, please feel free. Earlier, I was wondering, I went through the attendees for the past meetings we have, and I found some regular attendees, and I want to invite them to join the APAC coordinator team, as we documented in the community repo. It's not, I don't think it's a hard committee requirement, but I would like to thank these folks and maybe let them more recognized by the community. So I will do that later. Yeah, that's all.
Just want to say a big +1 to that. I really don't have any updates on this, but I was also wondering whether we should start working on the blog post CDs more seriously. I know lots of folks here haven't had too many cycles to work on it, especially given the pandemic situation. I'm pretty sure everyone's busy. So I was wondering, like, if we could start working on it, maybe take it slow, just create a document with ideas about how the blog post structure should look like, and then take it from there. Does anyone have ideas or thoughts or concerns around this?
I agree we should start working on it. But my concern is I don't have a clear idea for how should it structured. I want to talk to more people to see, like, to discuss with them, like how would like they think the article or blog post should looks like. Yeah, but
when you
maybe
say more, I mean, I agree about that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, because I have no idea as well, but I'm curious, like, when you say more people, is it folks from SIG Docs or is it other folks in the APAC region?
I think it's from APAC regions, like contributors.
Got it. Like, do you think it might be helpful if we like posted this in the country-specific Slack channels? Because no matter how much we publicize about it, I don't think we're getting too many folks in these meetings. So I'm wondering if we could take all of these idea or brainstorming part offline and maybe on Slack or on mailing lists or on issues.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. If we take it to the
country specific Slack channels, we get more audience for this call and we can have more ideas and more stuff going on.
I can do that with the India one, and I'm pretty sure like there are other folks on this call who can help out with that as well. Like I don't know, like, do you all have thoughts about how to go about it? Please feel free to do that. And if you want to take initiative on it, that's also cool. I was thinking like just writing on the Slack channel that this is our plan and what do folks think, and just like taking it from there.
Yeah, so maybe a few minutes before the call, or maybe half an hour before the call, when it is happening, we post in our Slack channels that it is going to happen. Then after the call, maybe the discussion points, so that people know like stuff is actually happening and they can join and see. So maybe once they'll read and the next time they'll join. So might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe like one day before, I might just give us more room for like having a little bit of a discussion. And if people want to follow up in like face to face or in person on a call and discuss more, we could do that. So yeah, that's a good idea.
I have a question related to this. I wonder if it will help us to have a channel on Slack to discuss like more topics or more ideas about APAC region coordinating. Because we have this meeting for 2 weeks one time. So I wonder if it will help us also some Slack user group alias as well.
I'm not sure. Yeah, go ahead.
No, sorry, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying that it might be a good idea and might not be, because already see ContribEx channel is there and we can post this discussion also there. But if you want, I mean, specific, it will be like already, country specific channels are there. We can post stuff over there, and ContribEx is there where everything is united. Then why another channel for the similar kind of discussion?
Yeah, I like the idea, but I think it might be harder to like get it running up and running ideally, because ideally we should have more folks in that channel and we should have more engagement. But I don't know about other country specific channels, but like the India one, it gets some it's pretty inactive, I would say, and it does get some questions, it does get some activity, but I've noticed that most questions nowadays are very user oriented, and like lots of contributors don't really discuss there. So at this point of time, I would personally prefer if we concentrated more on engagement in like country specific channels and then moved on to a broader APAC region. Right.
Okay, thank you. I think I didn't put it clearly, sorry. So what I was talking about is the planning stage. So I agree with Sam for the keep the conversation in the ContribEx channel. But I would still like to add an Slack user group for better collaborating. So
yeah, definitely +1 for the user group.
Yeah, we can do threads in the ContribEx channel, I think. And for the outreach part, we can do region channels.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Does anyone have more things they would like to talk about? There is a question written on the doc. Is the virtual contributor summit for Europe is cancelled? Yes, as we saw the meeting notes, the last one, the ContribEx biweekly update event, virtual contributor summit is cancelled, and the workshop is being developed. I think the workshop currently it's moved to the mentoring subgroup sub-project.
Yeah, thanks, Yang. That's what actually I was asking. I was not sure that the EU one is completely cancelled or the NCW part is happening or not. But I guess NCW is happening.
The NCW is not happening.
Oh.
Well, it's going to be postponed. We discussed this last week, and it was just a big factor was time zone, and there's been a lot of changes in the world which have kind of robbed us of a couple cycles to stick to that normal deadline for the NCW. So we're planning to push the NCW ahead and working on getting the NCW in a state where we can give it to the mentoring sub-project. There's a lot that we're still trying to flesh out with the NCW stuff, but I'm happy to help and work on a couple cycles and help get the China Contributor Summit happening. Oh, and hi everyone.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thanks.
Hi, thank you for the update. Just a comment for the Contributor Summit, as well as the NCW, the current content we reached out to our speakers. We used to have 14 sessions, and about 4 or 5 of them would like to do the presentation for the virtual event. But as the NCW canceled, postponed, we would like to postpone as well, because we don't want to do half event. So I guess our current tasks are mostly for the blog post and the virtual contributor summit Shanghai. I will to talk to more people, but if you have some ideas, feel free to talk to me or talk in the ContribEx Slack channel. Thank you all. Going once, if anyone have any other topics would like to discuss in this meeting. Okay, I guess everyone can get a few minutes back, and we will see you 2 weeks later. Thank you all for joining today.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.